We're back at IPL and this is the Jess address, and it's going to be a bit of a throwdown in here today. We have Sensei Simon from Southwest Judo. Thanks for joining me today.
Very welcome.
I love your club. I think
you.
it's more like a family there, and I've experienced. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved and where did Southwest Judo start?
I guess I started judo as a very young child myself, 11 years old. I competed until I was about 18, but fell in love with coaching. So pretty much I was coaching at the local Rockingham PCYC from that age and through till 28-ish. And then in 2005, we established Southwest Judo Academy in Rockingham.
Yeah.
And we've just gone from strength to strength.
Yeah. It is a bit of a family organisation. You've seen your daughter go up through the ranks and your son is an absolute magnificent leader there. Can you tell us a little bit about him?
Yes. Well, the whole family. So my wife was doing all the paperwork behind the scenes. She did put on a judo suit herself at one stage, but not for her.
Yes.
My daughter got right through to very high coloured belt, through to her brown belt.
Yeah.
But females and school and studies and all of that kind of stopped that. But my son has pursued it. He's now a third dan black belt.
Yes.
Coaches as much as I do on the judo mat.
Yes.
Has competed internationally as well as nationally.
So a coach is called a sensei.
Correct.
A sensei there. And how many senseis do you have there?
We have numerous senseis all teaching different classes.
Yes.
But Jacob and myself do take on a majority of the coaching.
Now, it's obviously a combat sport
Yes.
Where you throw people.
Correct. I mean, you're lifting them up from hip height.
Yes.
And they're landing on the floor.
Yeah. And so can you tell me a little bit about the throws? How many are there?
There's 63 throws.
63.
Recognised throws. Of course, there's variations to all of them.
Yes.
But 63. So we progressed with the basic of basic throws.
Yeah.
And then as the students progress through their belt system, they learn more and more. And by the time they're a black belt, they are expected to know the 63.
63.
In addition to other techniques as well.
And I guess that's how you classify someone, is how many throws that they can do to get up to the black belt. Is that correct?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
How many belts are there?
There's 5 coloured belts. However, they then are subgraded to half belts.
Okay.
So the younger kids get a half white, half yellow, then a half yellow, half orange, and you keep going through to brown belt.
Yes.
And then post brown belt, it's black. There's 5 black belts, and then it goes into red and white belts.
So massive achievement through judo,
Yes.
obviously.
Yeah.
You recently had the Fuel to Go Play Judo Championships. How did we fare there?
So we only took a small group of our club members. Given our club is a family-orientated club,
Yes.
we don't have many high-level competitors.
Yes.
But the ones we took, we come back with, a few medals. Unfortunately, no golds, but a couple of silvers and a couple of bronzes. So.
And I think maybe that gives people the fight. sometimes the first time you compete, to lose actually strengthens to go, next time I'm going to take on the challenge. Some of these throws are pretty ferocious. Tell me about, you actually learn to throw, but you also learn to fall?
Yes, so before we even start throwing, we do teach every student how to fall properly in a safe environment. So when they do get thrown, at least they don't get injured.
Yes.
It may hurt a little, but at least the injuries are kept right to a minimum.
There's a lot of slapping sound, I think, that goes
Yes.
along.
Yeah.
It's not called a gym.
It's a dojo.
It's a dojo. And there's other words because it is a Japanese art.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know when you start judo, there's a certain sequence of events that you have to do. Can you take us through that?
Yeah. So we always bow to the founder of judo, Professor Jigoro Kano.
Yes.
And then we also bow to the senseis and to each other. Whenever we practice with each other, we bow. It's a form of respect and really appreciation for being at the dojo and helping each other get through the session.
Yeah. And I think that's an important element of development for a person, isn't it?
Most definitely. Respect is for first and foremost.
Yes.
And it's something that we instill in all of our members.
And I think that's what makes your club so popular, is the fact that you do have such good morals and values within your club. And it is very much like a family there, isn't it?
Most definitely, yeah. It's we teach the Japanese terminology, and that all brings us a little closer as well.
Yes.
And we try to instill that in all of our students.
Yep.
And we try to have many off tatami. Tatami is a judo mat. So
Yep.
we try to have many functions ourselves and settings where we can all get together in a non-judo environment.
Okay. I did want to talk about, it's about using momentum, is it not? You're supposed to use their momentum against them. So it's a bit strategic.
Yes, very much so. So it's a science.
Yes.
So yes, so you want to use their momentum to continue and make your job easier.
Okay.
So it's maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
I like it. I'm not sure I would be good at it, although I would like the throwdowns.
We do have an adult beginners class.
Yes.
And so we do cater from everybody from, our little Lebby kids at 3 and 4 years of age right through to our adult seniors.
Yeah, well, I think I might be up for the challenge. So if I wanted to join, what would I do?
So our Friday night class is our adult beginners class.
Yes.
So that starts at 5:30 p.m.
Yep.
Goes for 1 hour. It's specifically targeted at adult beginners.
Yep.
So when you do grade up, you probably then move on to the more senior sort of advanced classes.
Yep.
But Friday 5:30 to 6:30.
Okay. You also have an extremely popular all abilities class, don't you?
Yes, we started that in 2017, and since then it's just gone from strength to strength.
Yep.
COVID, unfortunately, has knocked it around a little bit.
Yep.
But we do have a consistent group of boys coming through there.
Yep.
And they range from autism to non-verbal.
Yep.
But it's a great session
Yeah.
with the boys.
The benefits they receive out of that, because you said it is non-verbal, but there's not a lot of talk you can do. It's a lot of sensory engagement, isn't it? Getting them active, getting them motivated, and you see such benefits from this.
We try to make it fun. We try to be judo applicable as well, so they learn everything that all the other students learn.
Expectation is the same.
Correct.
Yep.
We've had a couple of boys with cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
And so the movement that we're able to provide has immensely helped them.
And coordination, I would imagine, as well.
Yes.
Well done on the success of that, and I hope it continues to go from strength to strength. I hope that I continue to hear about that. You do have some upcoming tournaments and things like that to go to?
Yeah, we have the National Judo Championships in Gold Coast in June. So we will be taking across about 6 of our students to attend that. One of whom is in our No Limits class.
Excellent.
Yeah, and the other, there's 4 who are doing kata. Kata's a pre-arranged sequence of judo.
Okay.
So they will be demonstrating judo as well.
Yep.
Which will be very good. And then 2 weeks after nationals, we have our No Limits Championships for our special needs children.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm really interested in following your success with this, so I hope that you'll come back in and talk to me again. Thanks so much, Sensei Simon. Fridays, I'll come down.
5:30.
Be gentle with me. Thanks so much for listening. This is IPL Radio. This is the Jess Address, and we just learnt about judo.